Hello, and welcome to another edition of Darkness and Devlin. Today we're just hanging out, getting to know each other, When never have I ever. And so, let's get started. Minnie's there, chilling, doing her thing.
Rory comes down from the bedrooms upstairs where he clearly has been taking a nap for most of the day. He carelessly just rubs a arm across his eyes and tries to unmuss his hair, fairly unsuccessfully.
A brush usually helps.
A what?
A brush. She gestures towards her own hair.
Oh, I don't really own one.
Have I seen you around?
You look vaguely familiar. I've been traveling a bit the past few years, but I've been here about as long as anyone, other than
I think I've seen you around the chantry occasionally.
more or less live here. Yeah. I'm Rory.
I'm Minnie.
Pleasure to meet you again. I think we've met, but I can't quite recall when.
Yeah. Strange. Well, an absolute joy to be around, so.
Well, that's good. Joy is a good thing. Not enough of it in the world. Well.
Are you hermetic?
Yeah. Oh shoot! Right, we're not. This is not in the chantry. Sorry. Sorry, retcon stuff. He comes in through the door, not from upstairs. Yeah. I'm a member of the Order of Hermes. Ostensibly good standing. I think that's probably where we met then. I basically live in Chantry when I'm not traveling.
That's cool. How's Verdidius?
How's what?
Verdidius. I make shit.
Oh, neat. Marinita.
Nice.
Yeah. Not too many of us around.
Oh. Awkward silence. You want to play Never Have I Ever?
Sure.
Yes. 20 shots. Poof. And there's 20 shots of alcohol lined up.
That's enough to kill us without magic.
Oh no, we're only supposed to have 10 apiece.
Oh, okay. Then we'll just get shit-faced. Sounds good.
Have you ever played?
I think so. I can't remember.
Okay, so the rules are you have to say something you've never done, and if the other person has done that, they have to take a shot.
Okay. Sounds fun.
I'll start with an easy one. Never have I ever wrecked a car.
He thinks. What does wrecked constitute here?
Small fender bender.
Oh. Do motorcycles count as cars?
Did it wreck into a car?
At least one of the times, yeah.
Then it counts.
All right. He takes a shot. Let's see. It has to be something I've never done.
Yes.
Never have I ever been to North America.
North America. Well, actually, I have, and she'll take a shot. I'm actually from Nevada. Or Arizona.
Oh,
Out of character, I can't remember.
where? Yeah, I'd like to go someday. Never really found the time or the money. But I suppose I have the time and money. I really should just figure it out.
Let's see. Yep, Nevada.
Cool. Okay, your turn.
Ooh, let's see. Never have I ever shot somebody.
Rory's very young looking, but he just kind of makes a face and takes another shot.
Ooh, interesting.
He's I don't know if I described his appearance to you before, but he's there's something kind of enchanting about him. Like, he's very pale. His hair is very bright red. And he's very handsome, but it's something beyond that. It's almost he exudes a kind of aura almost. Things just seem kind of more charged around him, more exciting.
So you're gonna tell me the story about how you shot somebody? Or not?
Which one?
I mean, pick one.
Um, I don't remember. Try not to think about it. I don't like hurting people.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. There was a We had some problems with the technocracy at one point here. More than a few times, actually. A couple of years ago. We got into some tussles. And there was other stuff, too. There's, you know, things happen in Dublin. Whole city. All right, my turn. Let's pick something. Let's pick something more cheerful. PG rated. Let's see. Never have I ever. Never. Never have I ever had my own apartment.
Does a house count?
Yeah.
Okay, she'll take a shot. As in, I do have my own apartment, right?
Sorry, you do?
I do.
Oh. That's
Well,
nice.
technically house, but...
Oh, it's even better. How old are you?
24?
Oh, you're about my age. Not that much older than me.
Older character, I gotta look it up since, you know, the 2-year skip.
Ditto. Oh, were you also around before the 2-year skip?
Very shortly. Like, I entered right before it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually curious how old Rory is. He's 22.
I'm gonna say 24.
Yeah. I'm 22.
I'm actually older than you.
That's okay. Fine wine and all. Beer too. Whiskey too. Okay. Next. This is a good game. I like this.
Yes. Wait, didn't you just go?
Yeah, so it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. Yours was...
The apartment.
Yes. You know what? We're missing a complete aspect of this game. We can bring magic shit into this.
All right.
Never have I ever set something on fire magically.
I'm limited to one drink, right? All right.
Yeah.
He knocks back another. Oh shit, we're not saving.
I had 3 stamina.
No, we're not recording.
We are.
Oh, mine just shows we're not. Weird. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I also have 3 stamina. Okay. What kind of magical stuff do you make?
It's more of I make jewelry, and people will then take that jewelry and enchant it to make, you know.
Oh, you don't make the wonders yourself?
I'm not quite skilled enough.
Okay. Maybe you can. We can talk after the game then. Maybe you can make some jewelry for me if you wouldn't mind.
I have a store, and I have a lot of jewelry, so.
Well, I want something particular.
I can do custom pieces as well.
Okay. I don't have too much money, but I can help you with other stuff. I don't know. There's so many things. Never. I don't know. It just kind of makes me think. I've done a lot. It's not so bad. Um, hmm. Never. He's just trying to like he furrows his brow and like the little hamster on the wheel side his head starts running quickly. He's clearly trying to think. Let's see.
You can totally Google never have I ever questions.
Never have I ever questions?
Yes. Yeah, like if you Google never have I ever questions, you'll get a whole bunch of them.
Well, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. All right. Nope. Done that. Done that. Done that. Never have I ever met my father.
Sure, take a shot.
Your turn.
See, we're like 4 shots in a piece, right?
Sounds about right.
Uh, she has done that shit, but never have I ever stolen anything.
What does steal mean here?
Taking something that isn't your property without permission.
What if they were bad and or they were dead?
I mean, if they were dead, it's still technically grave robbing.
All right. I'll drink that. Never have I ever had a social media account.
I have one for my store on each different, and then there's me. You know, she takes a shot. See. Sorry, dog's whiny. Oh my god. He is begging to go out. There should be somebody joining here in a second. Would you mind?
No problem. Yeah, go take the dog out.
Okay, I shall be back shortly.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Actually, my wife needs to tell me something anyway, so wait a minute. Lila? Oh, a little bit, but I should probably take it easy. Okay. What were you going to tell me, by the way? I'm muted right now, so.
Oh, just.
I am back.
Welcome back. Should we wait for Sam?
You can intro your character while we're waiting.
Alrighty. And seeing as said Agrabanites.
Yep.
Yes.
Back.
From. Excellent. Just in time.
Yeah. Call of nature.
Indeed. So coming from behind the curtain that leads to the front doors is the sound of something making its way up the stairs. Thunk, 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 zzz, thunk, 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 zzz. And through the purple curtain that serves as a divider comes this young, fairly young man, hair wild and disheveled, riding in on an electric wheelchair. The wheelchair is odd in that it is got 3 wheels on it, and they're in a triangle pattern, made as if almost to ascend stairs.
Huh.
Cool.
You must join us, for never have I ever. She says to the person who just came in.
Ah, excellent. I enjoy
Hands
this
up,
game.
move. And she slams her hand on the table. And Flash shots
And-
in.
Will drive his way over towards where the two are gathered.
Kevin!
Sorry, I'm just here to provide sound effects, clearly.
Clearly.
If everyone would like to make me a perception alertness roll, difficulty 8. Nothing is wrong. Everything is fine.
Wait, I'm
You're a
like-
liar.
I might be a filthy liar, Austin.
I'm just gonna call you a liar now.
It's fine. I accept the fact I'm a filthy liar.
Okay. Difficulty 8, you
Filthy
said?
eight. Yep, I have to roll, and it's going to be an opposed. Nope.
Can someone make me a roll with 4 dice?
Yeah, sure. I'll do
If
that.
you put the... Where's the...
2 successes. Pretty good.
What's our picture again?
What picture?
Oh, yeah. Ping with the gun. Okay. Alrighty. 10.
There we go. This is my correct overlay screen for Mage now.
I bought.
I got
Wow, that is a botch. Okay,
a nothing.
you got a nothing as well. Let's see.
I am
And
5'10". I really don't care.
Okay, cool. No one sees anything. Continue. Everything's fine. On a side note, Doc, your small pad at your hand, which can be used to direct yourself, because you're not one of those Philistines. There's a little. You have a button. You don't have a lever. Fuck that.
Yes.
But the little text box pops up, and it just says, how is it phrases it? It says, yes. Whilst I get to bear your bulk around, you get to have fun. How wonderful. ...
Oh,
Tap 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 tap.
she turns to the person that's already been drinking with her. We get to ask the new guy 5 questions total. So it makes it fair. Because
That's a
we've
great
already
idea.
asked each other 5 questions.
Oh, this is Cornelius, by the way. He
Cornelius?
gestures to the dog drinking in the corner.
Yes,
Looks over.
And what are you looking at, sir? You would swear that you've never seen a mastiff as magnificent as I.
I did not think you were a mastiff.
It would not be fair to make him play, because he's basically done it all.
It's a clever play on words, sir.
I mean, have That's something I have done though. Have you been to a frat party? She says, looking at the new gentleman. Because she has not learned
Yes,
anything.
several.
They need drink.
Wait, do I have to drink to it that?
No, we get to ask him 5 free questions since we've asked each other 5 questions. So
Okay,
he can pitch up.
fair.
Have you ever played Never Have I Ever?
No.
Oh, fun. You have to ask about a specific action that you have never done to the other people you're playing with. And if you have done that, you have to take a drink.
Interesting game.
And magic can be involved, says Minnie.
Yes.
So,
He sets stuff on fire with magic, by the way.
Marvelous.
I've got one. Because these are one of the catch-up questions, right?
Yes.
Have you ever been to another dimension or another realm of reality?
It's taking me a while, so I'm going to go with yes. It's 2 drinks, 3 questions.
All right, your turn again, Minnie. I'll ask the last one.
Okay, never have I ever non-magically set stuff on fire.
You haven't set anything on fire then, basically.
Well, I've melted stuff.
On the side note,
Whoever lit a candle?
Yeah,
When she
seriously,
says-
you never lit a candle or a lighter?
Well, I have candle warmers.
when she says that, Austin, the chair just starts listing all the last times in the last week you've set something on fire.
Mute.
I like the chair.
Cyclonus, don't make me unplug you.
It then just comes up. Once again, it's not saying this. It's just coming up on the small pad. Then you wouldn't be able to move.
You should listen to your chair.
That's
I
what
think
Hungar
really-
is for.
Hmm?
Because that's what Hungar is for.
Go
When
on,
you get
the lo-
uppity.
it just there's a dot. I'll be good. Dot.
Good. Excellent.
All right, last question.
We got 2 more actually. This is the one before last.
Oh,
No. There was
I've asked 2, he's asked 1.
lit
but
stuff
you
on
just asked another one about the fire.
lit stuff on fire. Been to another realm. Other dimension. Been to a frat party. Have I ever played this game? That's 4.
Yeah, that's 4.
Oh,
That's
Sure,
the last
sure.
one is fine. Actually, I've got a fun idea. Cornelius, why don't you ask the last one?
Well, if he can't drink, he can't play.
Oh, he's
Sir.
drinking on his own.
I do not need to play silly shenanigans to consume alcohol. Consuming.
Also, yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry, no, go ahead.
The consuming of alcohol is akin to breathing, sir, and I will not play foolish games whilst I am attempting to inebriate myself. But, as I have been asked, I shall ask the final question. Have any of you, he glances around the table, ever truly known yourselves?
Party foul.
Wait, hold on. Is that a
Biblicky?
masturbation analogy?
A philosophical discussion.
I'm going with that's a masturbation analogy.
Sir, I'm a canine. I lick my own balls. With that, he goes back to drinking whiskey.
I'm confused.
It has
Questions
to be
asked.
definitively something you have not done. Most likely in action. However, philosophical discussions are party fouls.
By the way, let's all make me a perception alertness roll. Difficulty 7 this time.
As something approaches more closely, how terrifying.
It could be said. Would you like me to roll again, Lisa?
Please. 4.
Okay.
Certain things are not working as well as they should be.
Wow, Austin. Wow.
Today is not a day I notice things.
Ooh, Rory gets 3. This could get interesting.
I've had 2 successes.
Okay, let's see if it's stealthy enough to avoid you guys. Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. Continue, nothing's wrong.
So, okay. My turn, I guess. Back to the real questions. Well, I got one. Never have I ever met a marauder.
So the rules are if you have met one, you drink, and if you...
Yes.
Ah.
Meeting in a state of violent physical disagreement still counts as meeting one.
Has Rory's never met a marauder, has he?
No, that's why he's saying never have I ever.
I was gonna say, I'm just looking. Have I ever run a marauder? No. Okay, continue.
Yeah, no. Like Rory's actually been researching them for like years. He actually is interested in marauders, and the first sighting was in fact in Ireland by Cannon.
Yes.
I actually okay. I'll be gone for 3 or 4 minutes. Sorry.
The man in the wheelchair thinks for a moment. Well, it was Eric. He was batshit crazy, but I don't think he was technically a marauder. But man, he was batshit crazy.
But sir, you're also batshit crazy. Comes up on the screen.
Well, yes. But I don't think he was marauder. I'm 99.999% sure that I am not.
Doesn't that sound like something a marauder would say? Question mark.
I'm talking to a wheelchair. You tell me.
You know what? Fucking no. This wheelchair gets a voice because I need to make it talk.
Sanity is entirely overrated, sir.
Exactly. No sane people come up with good ideas.
I have good ideas.
Ah, then you clearly have also supped from the chalice of your own insanity.
If it helps, so sometimes the software glitches and it just asks if you want to play solitaire over and over and over.
Side note, really good at solitaire.
Solitaire's a game of chance.
strategy.
A little bit both. Like if there's like a whole bunch of really low cards behind a really high card that you can't get rid of.
Appropriate cards can move. There's always moves. Always things you can do. The board is forever changing.
I
You can
sense you may have
always make.
blinded her with logic, Doctor.
What?
It said, I sense you may have
Exactly.
blinded her with logic, Doctor.
Abner keeps looking at me like I've done something wrong. He's mad at me because his ice cream is too cold.
All right, kids. So now we're going to make one last perception awareness roll. It's going to be standard difficulty.
Woohoo!
I'll roll for Sam
One.
again. Your failing streak has ended.
Hooray!
It's difficulty 6.
Jesus Christ. Sam gets 4 successes.
I got one.
Alrighty.
You might see it. I really hope you see it.
Me too.
Technically, Sam's the defender.
Yes. So, yeah. Cool. Wait till he gets back and I'll tell him what he sees. Don't worry, continue roleplaying.
Alright. And who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Why,
We haven't
Alice, of
introduced
course.
you. What was that?
Why, Alice, of course.
Why, Alice. Why, Alice.
Remember, Doctor, what the psychiatrist said about your socializations.
They are healthy and normal.
Yes, Doctor. Whatever you say, Doctor.
I like Alice in Wonderland. Why can't we quote Alice at each other?
He just kind of like shoots a glare down at the wheelchair.
Would you like to watch Alice in Wonderland? Did I hear you correctly?
Oh, is it the
No.
Tim Burton one? Is it Through the Looking Glass?
I've been denied access. Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, I go this.
Anyways, my real name is Minnie, Order of Hermes Bonnie Verdidius.
Ah, magic. Marvelous.
Yes.
What Verdiditis? What is that house?
I make stuff.
Ah, excellent. What do you make?
Jewelry.
There's almost a look of disappointment.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Well, lapidaries are, I suppose, a fine craft. Gem cutting is a skill long lost and, well, still useful in the making of lasers.
Would you like to make a laser?
Yes.
That is relatively simple. Tap, tap, tap. We can make a laser in a little bit.
Well,
Very
some quartz lenses, some mirrors, light source that could be concentrated.
Ah, eesh. I am well versed in the study, use, and implementation of lasers. Multiple of them. It's a secondary
Indeed.
hobby.
He occasionally likes to drive around saying, pew, 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 pew.
So sorry, Austin. Has someone else joined us?
No, I
No.
just decided the wheelchair should have a voice.
Oh,
The chair now has... The wheelchair is talking.
okay.
Yes. It is a familiar, to be fair. Or is it
Yeah.
a wonder? One or the other.
Both.
Excellent. By the way, Rory, because you actually managed to equal the last whatchamacallit, the last
Stealth roll.
stealth roll,
Yeah.
which was going to be the last stealth roll, by the way. So you do see it. Tiny little red dot right in the back of Minnie's head.
Minnie, get down! Okay, he dives at her. Get down!
All right, then. As you dive, the good doctor will be look up just in time to see the window shatter in. And Sam, congratulations, you body checked the shot.
Yay!
Delicious premium bullets.
Yes.
It's
At
fine.
least I have armor.
You're squishing me.
Give me a second. I'll just roll the shot. You're lucky, because if he hadn't body checked it, he'd been rolling. Well, he'd be hitting you in the back of the head at difficulty 4, because he's been aiming for like 3 rounds worth of aiming. Just when people thought it was safe to go back in Agrabah Nights.
Apparently not.
By the way, for the record, at the sound of the shattering glass, for some reason the wheelchair asks, "Would you like me to play Ballroom Blitz?"
Yes.
Yes.
The wheelchair starts to pump Ballroom Blitz.
I don't know what that is. Out of
It's a
character.
song.
It's a pretty
It's a
good song.
song.
Hang on, we have to link it to her now. Give me a second before I
Yeah,
let
you
go.
really do. I'm actually gonna start playing it myself now.
The one that came up first was an AMV with Suicide Squad, so congratulations, that's what you're getting.
Oh, here's the original one.
Well, then just send it to her so I can roll space.
Yeah.
So. One, 2, 3, 4, -1.
2 of them.
Same. I think we got the same one.
I should mute before I start playing this.
Or not.
Yeah.
Well, we could get into audio issues.
Yeah. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. We were right. Mistakes were made.
Alrighty.
A rifle is 7 or 8.
Damage?
Yeah,
8?
I think it's 8.
I don't think it. Oh, it might be actually. This is bad.
By the way, question: I'll give Dr. Energy on this. Do you have Prime?
Yes.
Would you like to dispel the horrible Prime effect on the bullet?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to dispel the horrible prime effect the best etherite way possible.
Okay, I'm waiting to hear this.
I'm excited for this too.
As the horrible prime bullet comes in with the magical effect, he hits the targeting button and fire it simultaneously on his wheelchair. Blah!
Yes.
That is the most. So roll me. Hang on. Yeah, because you'd have to do this before I roll the damage. So roll me your Erote. It's difficulty 7 for all dispel attempts. To basically lower the amount of threshold of the successes on the prime bullet.
What page is counter magic on?
Oh God, why you make me look it up?
Well, it's just do foci and various other
No,
things count?
They never knock it down. It's always difficulty 7.
Oh.
Huh, that's a thing.
I think
And
you
it's
can just
Erte?
I looked it up the other day. The idea being is that it's also on the fly, so it's easier. It's a lot easier to cast than it is to counter.
And it is Erte?
Yes, Certe.
Alright. So there's one success because of a willpower.
Nice. So you knock off one of the successes from it, which means now, as opposed to having a Holly Stroke that had 3 successes on it, it has a Holly Stroke that has 2 successes on it.
It's a Holly Stroke
Yes,
on a premium bullet.
on a premium bullet. Actually, no.
That's
Technically,
just-
the bullet itself, the actual premium is only the coating of the bullet. The actual bullet itself is different.
That
That's
premium
just
bullet
rude.
itself. That also, I think that would null the casting of like Holly
No,
Stroke. Or
you can actually have premium that premium takes magical enchantment. It also gives innate counter magic, but bear in mind, I could roll the innate counter magic. I don't really want to.
okay, fair.
This is a case of SP Handwadium, the strongest element in Earth.
Not
That is
really.
fair.
It's actually more so the fact that Premium makes up a lot of technocratic equipment. So without it, they would have no, like, it makes up a lot of their superconductive stuff. I mean, even it makes up a lot of the etherite superconductive electric stuff. And a lot of their stuff that stores a lot of energy is made of Premium. So it has its functions. But yes, anyway, I'm going to roll some damage. It's all right. I mean, you have A, armor, and B. Can't you soak ag with your stamina?
I can.
There you go. You should
I
be.
just bought that.
Yeah, should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so
That's gonna snuggle.
beg your pardon.
I said that looks like it's gonna snuggle.
That is indeed going to snuggle. You're lucky that it wasn't a forces effect on the bullet, because that would have had +1 to the actual overall damage. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So right, how many dice soak do you have, Sam?
I have my stamina, which even unboosted is 3, and then I have armor. I don't remember what kind of armor I had. I got it.
If it fits under your clothes, it's probably like type 2 armor. So
No, because it was matter enhanced. I just never really recorded it. I don't record. I've been bad about recording my equipment, as you know.
Why do you make my life difficult? I'll give you 3 points of armor on it because it should have been recorded, but I'm happy to give a median 3.
Okay.
So that will be 9 aggravated damage. So
wait, 9? What?
yeah, because each dot into effect of an actual damage effect gives you 2 automatic levels of ag.
Yeah.
It has two. It has two levels remaining, so it's 5 + 4.
That I have to soak?
Yeah.
All you have to do is soak 2, and you live.
Actually, soak 3 technically. No, it is 2. Yeah, I think it's 2. I'll be quiet. You'll be fine.
Oh.
I mean, think about how sad this would have been if it hit Minnie in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Energon. Dr. Energon is covered in Minnie.
In viscera. In gore. Oh boy.
Okay, well, let me soak this.
Oh, do you want me to roll your soak, or are you rolling it?
I'm gonna see if the dice, at least the old school dice roller is working for me now.
Can you spin willpower on this, Okro?
No, you can't spend willpower on soak.
Yes, I would love it if you could, but you cannot. Holy shit!
Holy shit good, holy shit bad.
Holy shit, good.
Hooray!
5 successes, including a 10. So
10s
6.
10s don't double.
Well, 5 then.
So that's 5 successes minus 9. Yeah. Bang! The thing takes you in the shoulder, and your shoulder blade explodes outward. Like that bullet was far more melodramatic than it should have been.
That hurts a lot. Rory just screams in pain.
Oh
Hungar! Terminate attacker! Eject button.
Doctor, no. What comes up on your screen is, Doctor, I can't help but thinking, considering the assassin's mark was made, would it not have been more intelligent for him to simply have told the girl to dodge? Or told the girl to duck her head down as opposed to making the very obvious movement? Question mark.
Hungar! Eject! Terminate assassin!
All right. You possess a picture of this mofo.
Yes, give me a second.
Also,
So-
isn't it your car?
No, it is not. That's the next one I'm building. I can only find the toy picture of Hungar and not. Let me see if I can find an animated one.
I'm excited for this picture. Sorry, Evan, while he's looking that up.
Mhm.
So there was Holly Strike on this bullet?
Yep.
Or Holy Stroke.
Holy stroke.
Oh, Holy Stroke. Okay. Sorry, that's very different. Because I was going to say, why did the Fae, like, what did Minnie do to the Fae? And 2, how does that, like, because Rory could see if it was Holly Stroke.
Yeah, no, sorry. I got Holy Stroke and Holy Strike mixed up in my head.
Okay.
why are they so close in spelling?
Because they hate people, White Wolf hates people with dyslexia. And they
So Hungar. So a box ejects out of the back of the wheelchair, and it turns into a large vat.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do love how you
Oh my
try
God,
size
I love it.
really quickly. Just like, whoop.
And it is roughly bear-sized.
Cornelius,
Did you start these up?
So Minnie's gonna do logic. She's gonna think. She's gonna tip the table over on its side between her and the window with Mr. Shot in the elbow or shot in the shoulder on like her side of the table. That makes sense.
All right. So, Austin, did you stat your friend out?
I have not built Stat My Friendo because all I can find is for player characters in Gods and Monsters, not for actual familiar like companions.
The familiars is at the end.
Okay.
It's fine.
Although it's only for level 1 familiar. Like it's really only for level 1 familiars is the problem.
Okay.
The way that we decided to do it is we just throw more points on depending on how many levels of familiar you have.
Okay.
Hunger is a level 4 familiar.
That's fine. I'm fine to fluff his stats for now.
All right. We'll fluff his stats and then we'll actually build him.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bird the Bergergen, vaults through the window. When I say through the window, there used to be a window there. And leaps outside. There's currently a large table separating you from the outside world, so you can't really see what's going on. So what do you guys do?
First aid. You need to know it's first aid.
That's good, because Rory's currently, I was going to say, he's stunned for a round, because he took 4 ag damage, and that's more than his stamina.
Yeah. It exceeds my stamina.
I am breaking line of fire.
Excellent. Okay, does anyone here who is not stunned, Austin, do you have correspondence?
It's like, who's not stunned, of course.
I do not have correspondence. I have entropy and forces and matter and mind and prime and some other things.
So
but I also have, a video feed.
Nice. Are you videoing this?
Hunger's eyes are essentially GoPros.
Okay. Oh, yeah, cool. So you're looking outside. You see a figure on the roof opposite you who has who has the sniper rifle, and he's crouched down. But he's not alone. You see a number of other people standing on the roof opposite you, and there are a collection of them on the street who are about to rush the door. The bouncer has been basically the bouncer vagabondites has been incapacitated and is currently kind of kneeling in a puddle of blood and gore on the ground. His blood is etched and filamented a little bit, I would say, with sparkling energy. You see one figure stands out because the rest of them are all dressed in black from head to foot and appear to be almost like special forces-y in terms of their look. However, this individual definitely stands out. He is standing on the roof. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Not Cypher 9, is it?
No.
Just Mr. Fancy Pants.
Though some of you may have seen him before.
He looks vaguely familiar, but I cannot recall where.
If you see him, if Austin, do you show us the video?
Not yet.
Okay. He's standing he's standing a little ways off from the sniper. He has a sword on his hip, but he hasn't drawn it yet. So, yeah, that is what you see. Those are your visuals.
Okay. Large group outside, man with sword. Tap, 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 tap. Little thing comes out of the wheelchair and starts spraying foam onto where the window was, and I'm going to use that as a prime matter and forces effect to generate a wall, basically rebuild the wall.
Okay.
With some inertial dampening.
Okay. Roll me your attack.
Mm-hmm. So that would be 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. So 3 plus 5. So this is a diff 5 roll.
It's also a matter 3 roll, so it'll be difficulty 7 because it's a vulgar matter 3 roll.
Right.
Minus whatever.
So matter 3, vulgar. So 3 plus 5 is 8 minus stuff back to 5.
Okay, roll your things.
Okay, plus willpower. Make wall.
Make the wall. You become the wall. No, not really.
So 4 successes.
That is sufficient. The wall, basically, as opposed to where the window used to be, it is now sealed over entirely with a rather makeshift and crude-looking stone wall. Take a point of paradox, because obviously it's a vulgar magic.
Yes, I take 1.
Does Minnie get the arm wrapped up pretty well?
This is beyond the point of first aid. Like, this is 4 levels of aggravated damage. Like, you're pretty Rory. You can heal this, but yeah, no, it's beyond just a little bit of patchwork.
Yes.
There used to be a joint there.
But it was suitably heroic.
Yes.
Oh,
I will
can I
let
see
you know.
the bullet?
I'll let you know off camera. I had rolled a dice to see who he was going to target.
Can I see the
Sure.
bullet in this? What's left of a shoulder?
Can you see what, sir?
The bullet in what's left of this shoulder?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna pull it out without Dex medicine.
Yeah, and Rory, make me a willpower check because that fucking hurts.
I have steady hand. Does that count?
That will count.
That should definitely count.
Oh boy.
10.
Wow. Okay, 2 successes at least. But
Standard difficulty.
Yeah, standard difficulty. For the love of God, don't botch.
yeah, please.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
No, sorry, it's going to be difficulty 7 because you're doing this without tools and it's slippery. So yeah, sorry, continue.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
5 successes with the willpower.
Yeah, fuck it. She managed to slide it really cleanly out.
Which is a good thing you did because the premium would have like counter magic the healing magic you were trying to use.
Smart cookie.
That actually is smart. I hadn't even thought about that.
So Sam, your existence is currently pain. How's that going?
It is painful. He screams and then just grits his teeth as she like digs around with her fingers and is like wide open and partially destroying his shoulder.
For the record, the figure Dr. Energon looks up at your familiar, and he has. You're not sure if this is just sheer fuck-wittedness or like absolute hilarious stupidity, but he waves at it. He waves at Hungar.
Hungar may be a combat monster and a terrible brute, but he has manners. He waves back.
See, sometimes when you have to slay a dragon, sometimes you just need manners, isn't that right? I'm only fucking with you. But yeah, so for the record, if you show particularly Sam, you'll remember the figure who is pictured here. You were around during the Canticles of Lamentation plot, weren't you?
Yes. Oh, is that who that is?
That is the head of the Knights Templar.
That fucking douchebag.
Yeah. They never caught him, remember? For crimes against magic. Huh?
I do remember that.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I have to go to the bathroom. You guys formulate a plan because they're surrounding the building.
Can I roll some healing in the meantime?
Yes, you can. You know the shit. I don't need to tell you, so just do your thing.
No.
All right, so the catacomb. So Black Ops murder monsters are outside. They're surrounding the building.
Oh,
Shows picture.
I know him.
A little screen pops up over shoulder. Turns around.
And he's just like, I'm gonna die.
Not yet.
Oh god, what is this? And she holds up the like bullet.
It's a bullet.
Why did it make his shoulder explode?
It came out of a gun.
I'd just like to thank Austin for that sentence.
All right.
Right.
So, plan.
I know that guy.
Okay.
The
Is
one
he
with the sword.
bulletproof?
Hmm?
Is he bulletproof?
Well, he's a mage and a very powerful one. He was the head of the Knights Templar.
So maybe. Possibly
Yeah.
bulletproof.
And he carries around some. I forget what the sword does. My memory is not so
I'm gonna
good
go
these
with
days.
bad things.
Yeah. Okay. Rory. Oh, thanks for taking the bullet out. But I assure you, it's really not as bad as it looks.
You don't have a shoulder left.
He suddenly has a shoulder.
Okay.
Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
All right. I don't really. We have the gin here.
Well, what? I assume that was the bodyguard with the funny eyes?
There's more than one.
Is there
Well,
a SOS call for help button behind the bar? I'm gonna go look. She just
Yeah, you know what?
crawls
I'm
below
calling D'Onofrio.
or,
I just sent her a text. It's called the cavalry. Okay, plan. Taking more shots like that. I don't know how many we could take.
I'm gonna go with the not many.
I can deal with this a little bit.
Question: what are you? What tradition do you follow?
Oh, he looks much more reassured at the follow-up part of the question. I belong to the Order of Hermes, but
Then
I'm not really
blow them straight to hell. That's what your order is good for.
We're good for many things. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I don't even know why I'm defending them at this point. It's not like they've done anything for me except charge me with.
We can worry about that later.
Fine. Can you guys defend yourselves? Here, I'm going to put up a. Permeable sphere.
No. I don't even know how to punch.
Okay, get behind me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get high behind the bar.
Right. You do that.
Okay. I'm going to sing.
So you do that. I'll work on an airstrike.
I can do. Yeah. Okay. You do that. That's good. I like that.
Oh, Evan's not at his computer. Okay.
Huh. All right. Well, minus 3. Right.
Mm-hmm.
4. I need an appropriate song, so I'm going to mute this for a second. What?
So I need Evan here before I do something.
Minnie's probably gonna prepare some Molotov cocktails.
Good plan.
And I'm back.
Yay!
Okay.
Sam is AFK for the moment. However, Minnie is trying to prepare some Molotov cocktails.
I'm not at AFK. I'm just looking up the lyrics of something.
Well, never mind.
So, Dr. Anaton on his computer makes with the typey tappy tap tap, one of which includes locations. And so I'm going to do a Mind, Spirit, and Prime effect to try and summon me up some of the sweeps. I want an airstrike.
Oh, I texted Nofri, by the way.
What did you want to do, Austin? Sorry, explain that to me one more time. I was sending a message.
Mind, Prime, and Spirit, essentially summoning the sweeps, Galvatron's the hunters, calling in an airstrike.
Okay. Roll me some bones.
So, trying to figure it. So, highest sphere is 4. Vulgar makes it 5. So plus 5. So 9 minus stuff is 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 successes.
All right then. Austin, I say this with all the love in the universe. Something's a coming.
Woohoo!
Hey, is there an emergency SOS button?
I would get behind blast doors as he rolls into the back.
I got something better than that.
Okay.
If out of character, any of you have seen Sweeney Todd?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Rory is singing one of the songs from that very, very loudly while gesturing with his hands.
What are you intending to do?
Sphere of protection, permeable only from the so permitting spells going out, not coming in.
Hang on. What? Hang on. How?
Forces in prime.
That's okay. What you're describing is a ward for a start, which is either right. It's either a ban, which is correspondence to, or a ward, which is correspondence for.
Oh, okay. Never mind that. Shit. Bubble.
Or am I getting those mixed up? Is it a ban that's correspondence for? Anyway.
I think you're right because that's something they changed between revised and 20 to make correspondence. Okay, well I'll call it a countervailing forces, like a forces wall.
Mm-hmm.
Or fuck it. Should I just? You know what? Let's call it. You know what? They can soak ag, and their stamina is boosted.
Yeah, you can do that, but you have to do one effect at a time. So if you want to give them the +1 stamina, or if you want to give them the gag first, then that's.
I can't do it. Why can't I do it with the same effect?
You can, however, it jacks up the amount of successes you need.
I extended the casting.
Okay.
I got 8 successes.
8 successes? Cool.
Yeah.
All of you gain. Hang on. It'll take the 3 to kick off that. Then. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It'll take how much? How long are you giving them the effect for?
Remind me how many successes I need to extend for time.
To do it for the scene is 2.
So scene.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is appropriate for nothing's going to hurt you not while I'm around.
That's fine. Guys, what is your collective? Sorry, I'll start with Austin and move our way down. Austin, what's your stamina?
My stamina,
Uh-huh.
unboosted, is 3.
Okay. Minnie, what is your stamina unboosted?
3.
Oh dear. And Sam, what is your stamina unboosted?
Unboosted is 3.
Okay. So you will all gain 3 dots of stamina, and you'll be able to soak ag. However, you will all take a point of paradox.
Yeah.
Due to pattern bleed.
I'm okay
Okay.
with that.
And I took another one earlier for the vulgarly
Yes, but,
healing ag.
Actually, no. Hang on. No. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong. I misread that. It is not you guys who take the paradox. Sam takes all of the paradox because not the ones who generated the effect. So, in that case, he will take an additional 3 paradox. 1 for himself.
3 paradox?
Yeah, give me a second to mentally do this. 1 for each one of you. And he basically... I'm trying to do mental arithmetic. Because it then... Hang on, I have to check this in the book, because it'll now happen. Yeah, no, that's cool. You have the effect. Every time you have to roll your stamina, though, he will gain an additional point of paradox because you should not, because it is inherently paradoxical you being that you having that much stamina.
Because
There
we're
we go.
over cap.
Yeah, because you're over 5.
Okay.
I have a brain that functions. Don't tell
No,
people I don't.
Okay.
I like this also. This.
Thank you, Ready? Okay.
Fuck
So
you,
yeah.
reality. Fuck you, reality.
How much paradox are you sitting on?
I also took at least 1 for... No, I took 1 for healing the ag on myself in a vulgar way earlier. So 4, because I haven't cast anything vulgar in a while.
That is entirely fine. Okay, cool. So you guys, basically, you text an Offrier and you're hunkering down by God in your little bunker.
Is
Yo.
there like an emergency button that's under the bar?
There's no emergency button at the bar.
Was there another djinn? Wasn't there another one other than the...
There is another djinn. There's also the hostess, but she hasn't appeared.
Yeah, no, because that's what I was referring to earlier when these guys... but I didn't remember the details. It's been a while since I've been in Agrabah Nights.
Yeah, they were pointing out the fact that one out the front was floored on the ground and was bleeding out. All right, so with that in mind, you guys kind of okay. That is fine. Can continue. For the record, Austin, what you want to do is going to take time for it to assemble and come.
That's fine.
It can't just appear.
That's fine.
Coolio.
Do I make my Molotov cocktails?
Yes, you do. You managed to turn every liquor bottle behind there, and there's about 15 or 16 liquor bottles, into portable flammable devices.
Oh god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
All right, guys. The next thing to come And it's actually interesting that you boosted all this. The next thing to come through, smashing through another one of the windows, is a small cylinder that begins to spout purple gas.
I
Okay.
don't
Hold
have my
on.
breath.
I can do this. Rory is going to pick it up and toss it back out.
Okay, cool. That's entirely fine. What was I going to say? Yeah. Basically, your response is I yeet and return to sender.
Yes.
That is fine. By the way, I assume, Miss Dr. Energon, you know exactly what's coming and what it's going to do to the outside. Have you told your familiar to fly away?
Yes.
Okay, because I wouldn't want to
Sweeps
kill your
incoming!
I wouldn't want to kill your familiar in the first scene by orbital bombardment.
And as he's rolling, sweeps incoming!
All right, so Sam, because you pick up the thing, you will have to roll your stamina, so that will be another point of paradox. But roll me your stamina. It's going to be difficulty 8. Because you're basically picking it up and taking a mouthful of crap as you're hawking it out.
You hold your breath before you run up to it.
It's not inhalation. It's touching the gas.
Oh, okay.
It's touching
It's
the
a
gas.
contact.
Does armor count here or no?
No, it's contact poison. So no, it doesn't.
It's a contact fumigant.
I was going to say Austin should be lethally familiar with some of these.
I am. I know how these products work.
Oh, wow. 5 successes.
Yeah, you completely managed to shake off the effect. And you yeet it back out. Literally, would you like to say yeet as you throw?
Oh, you damn well. He's not just saying yeet. He's
But
singing.
please tell me you say this bitch empty and yeet.
No, he just screams. He is singing yeet, and he has a very sweet voice.
All right. As you throw it out, though, you become imminently aware of the barrel you're staring down. Fortunately, this time you can dodge as the shot comes in.
Do I have enough time to do?
You have a dodge pool of fuck you.
Do I have enough time to do an action other than dodge?
What would you like to do?
I'm going to. I want to reverse the bullet's trajectory. Or rather, there is a specific route, the classic hermetic route.
Magic bullet.
But no, it's betrayal of the burning arrow.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Oodalali.
They brought guns to a magic fight.
That's entirely fair. Yeah, you can. However, I will point out if you don't manage to get the rote off in one casting, you will be struck by the full force of the bullet.
How much? How many successes do I need on that one?
3.
Spending Quint and willpower.
All right, I need to roll my whatchamacallit.
Oodalali.
Actually, wait. Hold on. I'm staring down a bullet, or I'm staring down a barrel, right? Like they're sticking the barrel through the hole that I'm trying to
No,
through the.
it's on the opposite side of the. It's on the opposite side of the It's on the opposite side of the road, but it's a high-powered scope, and you're basically standing and yeeting, and they get the shot to pop.
Ah, okay. Well, let's do this thing.
Live fast, die young, leave a beautiful set of photos.
You know what? He's led a good life.
I thought
fucking-
Sorry.
All right. 3 successes. Thank God for that willpower.
Woohoo!
I'm also down 3 Quint now.
All right. The only chance the gun has is if its premium coating manages, because it only has 1 dice of counter magic. I was fair with the last time when I let somebody just do a dispel, but we'll see if it manages to do it. It doesn't, because it has to be difficulty 7. So yeah, you turn the bullet straight back and skull the guy. Literally, you see his head explode. It's rather sad looking.
Right. Get out of the way and back behind the things.
Oh, can I reinforce the wood with matter too to be stronger? Of
There's
the
not-
bars that they're hiding behind?
Yes, you can. You can give yourself more armor.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
So, you know, the little thing that Minnie carries around of her, like, shards of, gemstone she's, carved herself?
Mm-hmm.
She starts sprinkling that on the bar, one of the shelves.
Okay. Roll me your arete.
And matter 2. And there it is. And that starts at. What's the difficulty start at?
This is coincidental, so it'll be 3 plus 2 is 5 minus whatever minus your focus, which means it'll be difficulty 4.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to do something that's going to piss off those guys.
What? Excuse me.
I'll wait for my next turn, because it's not my turn.
3 successes with the willpower.
Okay, you get an additional 3 points of armor if they shoot at you through the bar.
Doctor, if you'll forgive me for taking the matters into my own hands, I should point out that I have calculated our escape trajectory.
Oh, excellent.
But
He says, would you like me to take you there now?
Yes.
the wheelchair just... You're not even controlling it anymore. Wheelchair has mind of its own.
Yep. And so he is going to hit a button on the wheelchair, which releases a little gas around him. That will be it's basically like CO2, like a CO2 gas vent. And I'm going to use that as a matter to thicken the air around him to effectively give him armor in case he gets shot.
That is fair.
Thank you.
Are you gonna invite? Are you gonna? I don't know if she'd be able to hear the wheelchair right now.
Probably not.
So that's 4 successes.
Okay, you will have 4 points of armor.
Boom.
By the way, it's so your wheelchair proceeds to take you down a back stairs, and as it does so, you see 2 of the Templars crash through into the back stairs. They look up at you as the wheelchair. The wheelchair has it. Let's put it like this, because otherwise your character would be pretty terrible. The wheelchair has its way when it comes to stairs. It has its way.
It's got rotating treads or rotating wheels.
So, but Energon, pretty interestingly, you see these 2 Templars down at the bottom of the stairs, and if you're looking at them through Prime Sight, they're indeed mages. They step aside to let you out. You can attack them if you like. I'm merely pointing out they are not impeding you.
Rolling.
There's a giant nope face. Nope, 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 nope. On the little keypad, you just see, that was peculiar. Is it normal that individuals trying to murder you don't try and murder you? Question mark.
Type in, am confused. Airstrike's still a coming. Book it.
All right. So, roll? Each one of you guys want to roll me perception alertness just to see if you see the doctor, kind of like, because he was quite he left quite quietly. He was like, nope, 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 nope.
Perception. It's awareness.
We also, I was gonna say, you didn't make any attempt to actually stealth your way out, did you?
Well then,
I'll take that. I'll take that
I'm
as a
glad
no.
I had an 8 because that is just a now fail as opposed to a botch.
Okay. You don't notice the doctor leaving.
Yep.
Difficulty 6.
It's in the. You're ducked behind. You are ducked behind a bar, and there's a lot of noise. So I'm gonna say difficulty 8 for you.
I got 1 success.
Yeah. The doctor's not in the room, but you don't know where he went.
Uh, what? She looks at, out of character, what's his name again?
Rory.
I'm really bad. Rory?
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, yeah, the wheelchair guy is gone.
I don't know. Your Never Have I Ever games are going to be much tougher after this.
Yeah.
I
If we
would be. What was I going to say? Coming into existence as in a flash of golden light, you see the individual here pictured as he ends that sentence with, "I should think that would indeed be the case." Honestly, wow, that dog noise was perfectly timed. Just the kind of,
Perfect.
Wait, who just said that? Out of character?
the High Marshal, whom has entered into the bar via the hole in the wall.
She's
And basically, he used correspondence to teleport himself within eyesight.
Sorry, he's really mad that the ice cream is still frozen.
You shouldn't give dogs ice cream. It's really bad for them.
No. This was made by Purina, which is a dog food company. They make ice cream for dogs.
That's really cool.
What an age we live in.
Yes.
He loves it, but he doesn't like
Nonsense.
how.
I'll make the options very clear. The sword flicks up in his hand as he points to Rory, and he'll say, "You can come along with us quietly. Once I let the girl live."
And just gonna slowly sink behind the bar after peeking up at him.
Why do you want me?
I have no interest in you. It's what you represent that, unfortunately, needs to be corrected.
And she'll go?
I will let her leave. You have my word. I swear to God.
About being shot in the back of the head.
That was too... It has now become more costly for me to commit my men than it is for me to simply let you go. So, you have the choice. Abomination. You and I can have a confrontation, in which case the Fraulein will almost certainly die. Or you come along quietly, and she lives.
Rory just kind of thinks. He's clearly considering it.
So what's the countdown to airstrike?
20, 19, 18.
Okay.
And
Did he inform us of the airstrike?
Nope.
yeah,
I
know.
said sweeps incoming.
I can't make. Let the girl make the decision.
Ah, fine, mein Fräulein. Do you want to live or do you want to die?
She's just looking at Rory like, what? What's the No, this is not my choice.
From outside at this point, there are a series of flashes of golden and white light as you hear a series of men screaming. The High Marshal's head turns instinctively to the side to look in the opposite direction.
Rory dives at him with a premium knife.
Okay.
Actually, not the premium knife, or dives at him generally.
Dives at him in general.
Yeah,
Austin, would you like to know what damage you have in total caused?
Yes, I would.
There was a squad of 18 men out there. Of those, 6 have now entered this building. Of the remainder outside, none remain.
Excellent.
You are now officially the nuclear option.
Excellent.
Dr. Energon! All right,
what
so
is Cornelius doing at this time, by the way?
He is over near Minnie. He has kind of taken up a stance of touch a bitch, I kill a bitch.
That's my teacher, really. It's not my boy. He's like millennia older than me.
All right, so make me your strength brawl check as you lunge at him.
I'm doing dex.
Not if you're trying to grapple him. It's actually strength.
I'm not trying to grapple him.
What are you trying to do?
You remember Rory's martial art?
Grant, make me your roll then.
And I'm using it to channel a forces effect.
Oh, sexy. That's sexy.
I will put out it'll be at +2 difficulty to actually connect with him because of entropy effects.
That's fine.
Cool. I'm just making it known because that's my job.
Sweet violence as a focus.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as sex as a focus.
Almost.
Austin, Japan did a holographic Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
Yeah, I saw.
I need this in my life.
F3. Okay, I'm burning the last of my quint. And I've spent the willpower for this turn on that, so we can't spend that. Okay. 4 successes on the forces effect, channeled by a Rory does the he tumbles in front of the guy as soon as his head snaps, flips over his head and kicks him in the head with both feet in rapid succession.
And you're basically trying to make this into a forces effect, so the forces will do the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And 4 successes on the forces.
Which means it will do 9 total levels of damage. I have to roll his innate counter magic from the sword and from True Faith. On a side note, for those of you who don't know, True Faith gives you innate counter magic. Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
I hate all of you.
The other part is superior firepower.
Yeah. Or luck.
Wow.
That sounds bad for me.
Well, keep
a
in
9,
mind,
an 8, a 9, and 2 10s. At difficulty 7.
Wow. Oh well.
Sorry, bro. Wowzers! I was not expecting that. So literally, you kick down, and you feel the force. Basically, you send a wave of fiery force at him, which with a simple swat of his sword, he shatters. He doesn't even look like it takes effort. It's like, eh.
When does what's her face show up?
What, D'Onofrio, eh?
Yes.
That would be a very good question. All right, he is now going to respond. Minnie, do you possess correspondence?
I do not.
Okay,
popping AFK right quick.
it's fine. Everything's fine. How you doing, Rory?
I am terrified, but
I've got a quick. Why do you think he wants you?
I think he wants Rory's blood.
Ding, got it in one. Not necessarily his blood. It's something to do with your bloodline, though.
Yeah. I figured he wanted as a sympathetic focus.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have an important question. Does Minnie have crime?
I hope so. That was like my build. Yeah, part 2.
Would you like to help by dispelling some of the hilarious magic that just got thrown into Rory?
Yes.
I would really appreciate it. I would be most obliged. And especially if you would be so kind, my lady, as to, if you could afford it, spend a point of willpower.
Let's see. I could definitely afford the willpower. What's my difficulty?
7, always 7.
Ooh,
Does he get pissed off, by the way, that Rory wears a rosary?
He hasn't seen it.
3
It's
successes.
very obvious. It is literally outside of Rory's clothes.
All right, Sam. He brings his sword screeching around his head, and in doing so, a gout of pure white flame is sent at Rory in the most unpleasant way you could have a gout of flame sent at you. Fortunately, thanks to Minnie, it is not the 12 ag damage you would have suffered. Rather, it is 7,
Yay.
which you may soak.
Yeah.
Ow.
I think I have
Can I throw a Molotov at Mr. Eye Patch?
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
right there.
Yeah, you can.
So
It won't get Rory at all.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I gotta look at my merit. I'm a very smart person, like, in character.
How many successes did you get, Sam?
I haven't rolled it yet. I'm hitting it now and praying. I got 4.
Right, so 3 ag damage as you feel the flames lick over you. That is another point of paradox.
Okay, I've taken quite a bit of paradox here.
All right, so we've kind of gone to an unofficial initiative order because Minnie used her action to counter his magic. So yeah, so Rory, it is your turn now. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do the same thing I just did.
Nice.
Violence channeling forces.
Can I like counter magic the
counter magic?
the entropy?
Oh, to actually take down his defense. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Do you have entropy?
I do have entropy too.
Then yes, you can. However, that will be on your turn, which comes after Rory. So for this roll, it won't affect him, but it'll affect him for the next roll. On a side note, if it helps, only one of you is a mass murderer in this scene. And he's wheeling his sweet little ass away.
Yeah.
Minnie doesn't even like stepping on bugs.
Yeah, you want to yeet a Molotov cocktail at this mofo.
Yes, because otherwise,
Four
oh my
successes
God.
on the forces again.
Okay, let's see how his huh?
Yeah, it's ag as well.
Yeah, no. Let's see how his innate counter magic goes before anything else. Okay, he only gets one, so he knocks one success off the top, which means it becomes 3 successes, which means it becomes 7 ag, which means he rolls his soak. That's pretty interesting. You burn a huge section of his face away. His head snaps back, and it leers forward again. Half the flesh eaten from his skull.
Neat.
If it helps, I can actually tell you how much damage you did. You did 6 levels of ag to him.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is he stunned?
Forces is a hell of a drug, kids.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm about to roll for my or whatever it's called, counter magic,
Unweaving.
and a willpower,
Okay.
and that's another 2 successes.
Okay. He loses one of his -2s for you to hit him, so you now hit him at you now hit him at only a +1 difficulty, not a +2 difficulty.
Nice.
He looks at you, and he motions with his hand, and you see the sword start to glow in his left hand as the skin rapidly reknits itself before he brings the sword up over his head and brings in a large double-handed strike down at Rory.
Yay.
You made him bleed his own blood. Actually, you didn't take it. You seared off most of his face. Also, he only gets this at a -1 difficulty now because you've unweaved some of his forces or some of his entropy effects. So he's hitting on difficulty 5.
Does he have penalties from the wound, at least?
2, 3, 4, 5. Not holding that sword, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Five. Okay, so that's 5 successes. A two-handed sword wielded two-handed is +2 strength?
It's two-handed sword wielded two-handed swords have to be wielded two-handed.
Yeah, but
strength
5.
A one-handed sword wielded two-handed does extra damage.
Yeah, two-handed does not.
Okay.
It's still strength +5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5 rollover plus 5 is 10 plus his strength, which is
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
what? You already said it was +5.
Yeah, no, I know. Just like, fuck.
He wanted you to surrender.
Oh boy.
That is a shit roll. He only gets 4 successes.
All right. Well, at least try to soak him that. Wow. Holy fuck.
Did you soak
6
it all?
successes. Yeah.
Cool.
Hot.
You're now up to like 6 docks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I'm above 6 docks actually.
Where are you at?
My count is 7.
Okay, shit balls. Top of the round, your turn.
All right. Hmm. I'm just trying to think. Like, I want this to be thematically appropriate and deeply irritating to this fellow.
He does seem like the kind who is very easy to deeply irritate.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Rory, just closes his eyes just for like a fraction of a second and clutches his rosary and looks the one-eyed fellow straight in the eye. The one eye. Holy shit. Nice. Okay. 40. All right. Well, only 3 successes instead of 4, but still. Evan, you know this song. Rory's voice rolls out in a pure, sweet baritone with. Oh no, it's 4 successes because I spent a willpower on the thing. And he is singing Dies Irae.
Nice.
Ooh, good call.
Yes.
More forces damage?
Yeah. No. This wasn't forces. This was prime.
You spent your last quintessence.
The prime, yes, prime always takes quint, like
Yeah, in order to generate prime blast, yeah, you have to spend a quint to do it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of a blast, but I was thinking of like literally like pure pattern damage.
Yeah, it still takes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
then forces.
That's fine.
I was gonna say, unless you're using the rubbing the bones mechanics.
Yeah, let it be vulgar. Like there's no coincidence here. This is.
Except we're in a bar by mages for mages.
It's still vulgar. It's just vulgar without witnesses. It's not a sanctum, is it?
All right.
It's Evan's call. I don't really care.
It still counts as vulgar without witnesses. You strike him, and the body goes limp.
He crashes. He doesn't crash to the ground. He falls to one knee and stops breathing. However, then the sword lights in a blazing flash of light. And what it does next is going to be pretty interesting. It spends 5 quintessence into the effect automatically. And it rolls 5d10.
5 tens? Holy fuck.
It's a rank 5 wonder.
It rolls 5d10. It didn't get 5 tens.
Oh,
No.
oh
That's fine. Minnie, how's it going? Do you have any means of soaking aggravated damage?
The one that
She can
What's
soak
it-
ag right now.
yeah.
Yes, you can. So I was going to say, will you please soak for me 4 aggravated damage?
Okay.
Actually, sorry, 5 aggravated damage. My bad.
Oh,
You
okay.
have 6 dice. You have at least 6 dice to soak it.
Yeah.
That's
I
two
wear a
equals,
leather
so-
jacket. The point of armor, right?
I beg your pardon?
I wear a leather jacket. That's a point of armor, right?
It's not. It bypasses armor. It is pure entropy.
Oof.
Standard diff?
Standard diff to soak, yeah.
Oh, that's a wrong code. I get 2 successes.
All right, you suffer 3 ag damage.
Oh,
His eyes snap open again as he steals your life energy.
oh! Did you attempt to unread that?
Oh, that motherfucker.
You can't. Basically, okay. Let me just make sure. I did like Alston's that mother. Also, I'm really sorry about this. Choose for me mind, body, or spirit. I am not going to tell you the meanings of these, but choose one of the above.
Who?
Body?
Okay? Are you sure?
No. Uh, I'm assuming it lines up with spirit, life, and mind.
I will tell you right now before you make your decision. These are not linked to the spheres.
Okay.
Oh, that's even worse.
I'm gonna stick with body.
Okay. Choose one of your physical attributes. You can include appearance in this. 1 dot of it is permanently ripped away from you as the sword consumes some of your vital essence, some of what makes you you.
Can I try and counter that?
I'll let you
Did you maybe roll willpower or something a little bit?
I'm trying. Let me have a think. Yes, you can try and counter the effect. Yes.
Is it either entropy, forces, matter, mind, or prime?
It is entropy, so yeah, you can try and counter it.
Yes. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
Two successes.
1 success, actually. Oh, one. Yeah, still. Okay. It still okay, so you will take. For the record, you should have asked to counter that directly after the damage, or before the damage was rolled. But we'll gloss over that for now. So you only take 2 health levels of damage. However, it does still tear away one of the above.
Okay, let's see. I'll go with strength.
Okay.
He smiles up at Rory as he stands up again. That wasn't his action. That was just his sword's action. And he says, "The longer you fight me, the more pain you cause your friend."
Whose turn is it?
Before Minnie.
In theory, it's still his because that is set to go on a trigger if he's killed.
What's up, fuckers?
Minnie
Sup,
screams
Tiger?
behind the bar. Fuck him up!
No, he is not going to be able to miraculously interject.
I mean, we did ask D'Onofrio for help.
Yes, but we are not having a miracle Hail Mary play when the combat is almost over, because no.
So, I gotta walk out there anyway.
What was that, sorry?
He's got...
Boy.
Walk my dog.
Okay, cool. Give love to your doggo. Where was I? So, yeah, he smiled. You can see for the record, you have fucked him up. Shockingly. But he's smiling at you, and it is his turn. So he's basically this is the kind of the more you fight me, the more she will suffer for it.
Yeah.
And then Minnie's response being, fuck him up from behind the bar.
So what is your? Are you going to continue the brouhaha, Rory?
Rory hasn't looked away from the guy. Like, he's staring the guy in the eye, and he is continuing to sing. And it is the same song.
Okay, cool. In that case, he will throw the sword will blaze with light again as he sends another fiery slash towards you. This time, he is going to spend a willpower because he has them. He might as well use them.
Yeah, I forgot.
This is only the third time in Darkness in Dublin that an antagonist has ever spent a willpower.
I feel honored.
You should. I thought he kicked the shit out of you.
I mean, he's swinging hard.
He is kicking the shit out of me. Like,
he's not. Like, realistically, you killed him once.
I had a little speech, but I just wanted to continue singing.
I mean, if you want to say your piece, say it now, bro.
All right. I'm not taking free will from anyone. Everyone is free to make their own path and make their own choices. And we'll all live with the consequences. And that's fine. I always knew I'd probably die young.
Very well then.
But I'm not going to betray even a father that I've never met, or my mother, or the Order, despite what they've done to me. I'm not going to betray my friends, and I'm not even going to betray my foes. I would think of all people you would understand. I have a faith just as yours, and I believe in the one above just the same you do.
As one warrior to another, he says, as the flames turn from red to white hot. He will plunge the sword forward, and the thing he will say is, "I will grant your warrior's death." Okay, this is where, for the record, Sam, if you die, don't think death is the ending. I have plans for you.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's almost like I have ideas.
Awesome. I'm so excited for this.
All right, Sam. He smashes you. Okay, Minnie, I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you wish to use your action to counterspell his effect now? Because if Sam kills him again, you will not get the opportunity. And he will continue to rip pieces of you out.
I ain't a bitch. I ain't a bitch.
All right then, Sam. So Minnie, would you like to roll to counter his effect?
Yes, spin in a willpower.
Bear in mind, guys, please do keep count of your willpowers, because like a lot of it's been thrown around.
Yeah, I have. Are we doing the thing where the thing is a success if you spend the willpower?
Yeah. So you have one success. So okay, Sam, how's it going? The total now is 9 damage. If you'd like to soak.
Shit.
Meanwhile, Austin is getting away, playing solitaire.
Go, go, go. Hey, paraplegics don't do well on the business end of machine guns.
It's a
You're
shame
not
that
wrong.
it's a shame that 10s don't count twice. I got a bunch of them. I soaked 3.
All right, so you are down to a single wound remaining.
Yeah.
He smiles down as literally he plunges the sword up into you. Let's be fucking thematic.
Yeah.
He plunges the sword up into you. It explodes out your back.
All right. Well, this will make what I intend to do easier. Rory never looking away from the man. Just thinks back to his favorite movie and his favorite moment. And he doesn't quite have the strength to do what he's about to do and speak the words, but he mouths them as he grabs the commander's hands with this, clasping the sword that's embedded into him, using the last of his strength to ignore the pain, and savagely headbutts the commander right in his one remaining eye.
Yes. Yes.
Headbutts for fun and profit.
Tiger, would you headbutt a bitch for fun and profit?
I have.
There you go.
In real life.
Yeah.
Was it both for fun and profit?
I mean, it was, yeah.
There you go.
Nobody wants with a headbutt.
The fuck I don't. You gotta know where to head now.
I think it's a.
Evan, I just sent you something on Facebook.
Okay. Incidentally, his favorite movie is Conan, and his favorite scene is the Battle of the Stones.
Nice.
So you know the prayer he's thinking.
Yeah, huh?
I have never prayed to you before. 2 successes on the forces effect because I'm at a higher difficulty. I didn't roll well on the to hit.
You summon the last of your strength and you push it forward, at which point the sword inside you blazes, causing even more agony as the effect shatters. And he leans in and he says, "There is but one God, and soon you shall lament your fallen ways, once your bastard parentage." So, Minnie, you tried to counter. So, Sam, would you like me to continue doing hard rolls, or will we go into thematic mode?
Yeah, I will stop. I know. What? Okay. I'll leave it in your hands. Honestly, I'm happy. I think this is fun.
Okay. As I said, you and I are going to have a conversation when this ends.
Cool.
Basically, he rips the sword out of your chest, and he spins on his heel before he brings it back and under his arm into your chest again, right where your heart is. Flick. Minnie, you see his blood flicked over the wall with casual contempt.
Did he not take damage from the headbutt?
Oh, you can roll the bashing if you'd like.
No, it was forces effect.
Yeah, I pointed out that the premier or not his true faith countered the magic, and his true faith and magic of his sword countered the forces effect.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. Okay.
That's why I said the effect shattered. Yeah. So Rory falls backwards and lifeless on the ground. His eyes closed and his song is stopped. The High Marshal looks down at Minnie with his sword bloody in his hand, and he simply says, "You're going to remember this. Tell us a story about what happens when men play God."
Oh, you mean like how you get your ass beat?
Hmm?
Oh, you mean how you got your ass beat?
Children. He turns and he starts to walk back towards the hole in the wall.
Minnie is at a -1 permanent strength. I don't think she can even stand up right now with all the trauma she's been through.
Alright. And I think Sam has the button. So, with that bloody reminder, we will end our scene. I will answer some clarifying questions when it ends, but thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Have a pleasant evening.